Hello world of YouTube and welcome to another episode of Viral's Movie Reviews, where I review movies that you guys suggest I go to the movies and see, or I feel like discussing. This is another one that I feel like discussing. When Amber and Shake were here this past week, we watched the movie Buried, starring Ryan Reynolds, and I have never seen a movie this depressing, like, that seemed so bleh. Like, I liked the movie, but there is no happiness. None. Like, Ryan Reynolds has some sarcastically funny lines, but overall, this movie was depressing. I don't want to give away anything. It's just a really sad movie. It's just very grim, bleh. Nothing positive happens in this movie. I mean, positive things happen, but they turn out to not be positive. This movie's one big down note. It was shot well, though, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this movie. For a movie that takes place in a box, it's shot incredibly well. They give you that feeling of both openness, yet claustrophobia. Like, there's scenes, especially high-stress situations, when the box feels as if it's the size of a quarter, of this quarter. Yet there's one scene in particular that I'm thinking of, where Ryan Reynolds is just laying there, and the box seems to be humongous, and he seems to be at peace. And I think that the director did a great job of showcasing minimalism in a movie. Ryan Reynolds really does a great job of acting in this film, seeing as how he's the only person on screen throughout the whole movie. Well, not really, but for 99% of the movie, he's on screen. He does a great job of interacting with pretty much himself and his environment. I mean, kind of with the other stuff like voices and stuff, but he does a great job of conveying emotion by himself. And I like Ryan Reynolds from what I've seen him in. I think he's a great actor, but this really, I think, is something that I've never really seen before in a lot of films. Just an actor by himself in a room, or in a box even. And I liked this movie quite a bit, actually. I'd suggest it if you want to see a down note. You might want to watch another Ryan Reynolds movie after that. We did. We watched Chaos Theory, and they like that much more. But I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was shot well. It was paced very well. They didn't make you feel bored watching someone in a box. They keep it entertaining throughout the whole thing, but it's not just like constant action. It's paced well enough to where you get this wide variety of action and emotion. And I think that this is a good B. If I were to grade and rate movies, I'd give this like a B plus, like a 7. I'd give this a pretty good rating if I were to rate movies, because I don't feel like I gave a good enough job of criticizing his fault, because there are some faults. I mean, I hate the down note of this movie. It's so just down and bleh. Plus, the antagonist is just, one of the antagonists is just so funny the way he talks. I think it's supposed to be a stereotype, and it's done kind of in a very funny way, to me at least. It's not dramatic, it's more funny. But I did enjoy this movie. I thought it was good. Hopefully, if you have not seen it, you watch it and you enjoy it as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. You guys have good days, life situations. I will see you another day. I would say keep suggesting movies, but I mean, I still haven't gotten to a lot of your suggestions. So you can keep suggesting movies, and I'll get to them eventually, but I don't know when. Blah, blah, blah.